Now it's 7 past 10 a.m. Today is what? 30th of August. Next month is coming soon. That's going to be September, right? September, October, November, and December. So about 4 more months before the New Year's is coming. Well, it's been a long time that I have talked to everybody. I'm doing fine, and there are many stories maybe to tell. Just saying hi to everybody. Nothing much about this video. And this morning, I took care Junior Labs, Monte Carlo and diverse case analysis. And I'm very proud of my student electronics engineering, KMTL. They've been doing very good. They respond my questions very well, and they prepare. They came on time. The lab start 9 a.m. They already show up about 8:50, and I also help them explain very clear. I put also the lab procedure on my YouTube channel, both in Thai and in English, because they have to they need to have everything, because they're just like they already pay for tuition fee, and here that's their per semester is about 25,000 baht something. Before this did 17,000. So the time change. This morning about 8 students for Junior Lab, and I talked to them that you are at the halfway of the program before you graduate, because they're senior, and 2 more years, time flies, very fast. No rain this morning, but yesterday is horrible. I dropped my wife close to the campus, and that's about 6:30 a.m. and half hour after that, it's getting very, very cloudy, so thick. The sky is dark. Seemed like 5 a.m. and had been raining probably about almost an hour, but today we got a clear sky. But this morning a little bit humid. I'm not sure it's rain or not, because I got into my office about 6:50. Well, I still the same. Stick around in my office. Go out once in a while. Padang place, relax, look around, or surrounded with plants, trees, because in my office is such a small room, and sometimes I want to go to get like fresh air, because they're being in the office with their AC or air conditioning all the time. And I talked to a junior student, because we had open house engineering school last week, start from Friday to Sunday, and student they did a great job. There's so many high school students, and I asked a student in the lab just now who were to be staff in the lab, and then they raised their hand, and then okay, I did, and I said, I very appreciate about, what did you do for our department. What did they do is in the computer lab, they taught high school students about 1.5 hours, and that's high school students, about 24 students, taught about how to program Arduino, about a computer board to program. You can program to set up your output as the term of sensors, in the term of motor, anything, you name it, about to do the output. But you have to program. And I kind of surprised high school students know how to program, like Arduino board. That's not easy. And that took about 1.5 hours. That's kind of surprise. And I had a chance, walk past by the building with high school student. I said, study hard, so you can join the program at the KMTL, especially engineering school. And they smile. They come with their parents, and the parents said, "See, listen to Professor Cook said, So it's kind of an inspiration, and it's wonderful time, to have an open house for high school students. And of course, there are so many. I look out at the window of my office. I can see high school students walk past by, and they even have robots. I did not see that, but I saw in their TikTok. Some students, post on TikTok. Well, and that's kind of inspiration, because now there are so many things to deviate, students from study. There are so many, like not creative news, around us, not only in Thailand but around the world. And if you are addicted to that kind of news, that's not going to be useful. Today, I look at news about COVID. The number of infected COVID-19 is less than 1,000, so that's good news. And things are going to get much, much better. Hopefully, the COVID-19 is going to be gone soon. But anyway, you have to be careful. You have to take care of yourself. As when I post on my Facebook, I always, do something like, at the end, I always say, like, take care. What else? Well, today is Tuesday, and 3 more days going to be weekend. And Thursday is going to be next the new month, right? September. Well, my plans will get back to work as usual. Maybe post more video on YouTube in the term of lectures. I always, have something new. Have something new for people, and I'm happy to do that. Even I get nothing in return, but I'm happy that I give knowledge or experience, whatever, to people. Well, that's all for today. Cannot think about anything else. Maybe next time I should talk about English. Well, by the way, this morning I look at the memory on my Facebook. That's kind of surprised that this is my 23rd year at KMTL since I graduated from the States. In 2001, I look at the postcard that I wrote for my students' birthday. That's the 2001. Now 2022. That's the what? 22 years ago. Time flies again. I wrote about I want to, want you to explore the world because there seem you have many inspiration from the campus, even around me. So I'm happy to do that, And now he's graduated about now he 47 years old. So about 20 years ago, maybe 18 years, around that. And now he become an expert engineer. He been so many countries, more than me. If you ask me what country I've been to Laos, I've been to Canada, of course, the States. I've been to Italy for my research on laser, and also just visit quick Switzerland because it's just across the border of Italy. So that's all I've been to. Yeah, that's all. But been to Philippines, Japan, the States, of course, and more than that, but I cannot remember. So I'm very proud, my student, and that's why I post, on my Facebook this morning for student inspirations. If you're working hard, you look out, you look forward for the future, you can do it. Everything become true. In the States, they call like American dream, right? But here in Thailand, we can call like Thai dreams. You can do it if you want to do it. Depend on you. And that's why I post also some pictures. We already hook up with a job in the States, but prefer to stay in Thailand because he request, about the payment, but probably not the high enough. That in California state, the cost of living is so high. So it doesn't matter. He's still in Thailand. He's still happy, and also he working for international companies. So he have a chance to go abroad anytime, anywhere. And not only T, but many students, who graduated from our KMTL, they've been doing very good. They have a good future. So that's why English also important. So that's another point that I want to mention, for today, since it's been a long time that we haven't seen each other, on my Cook's radio. This morning, the weather very nice, probably about 27 degrees Celsius. Seem like, starting of the winter, but of course, I'm not sure. Now it's like strong sunshine. Maybe in the afternoon, it's going to be it's getting hot again. Well, that's all I have from now, and probably I'm gonna, post video on my YouTube more often. All right. Have a good Tuesday. Take care, everybody. Good luck. Bye.